Okay, here's a look at Mechanics Studios MS-24 recyclers, which is their version of a legend scaled wreck guard. So first, as always, let's take a look at the box. So here's the box, the front of the box with a really nice artwork. Again, I really like this style because this is kind of the way I would draw the Transformers, with the high contrast and very sharp boxed edges. But anyways, then the back of the box, of course, we get your product images and the accessories that it comes with and the alternative mode. Side of the box, you get some more product images, how he uses the accessories. The other side, you get that nice artwork. Top of the box, you get the nice line artwork there, bottom words and stuff. So that's a look at the box. And now here's a look at the figure and his accessories. So let's cover these accessories first. So first of all, he does come with his gun, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming that this is cartoon accurate. It's a simple sculpt. It is nicely sculpted. I mean, you could see all that detail, that little triangle in there. So this is cool, especially for a Legends scale figure. And you do get his axe, which you do need. And again, look at this, is very nicely sculpted. I like all the attention to the details with all those little dots there, threads and stuff. And then he does have a sword, which is nicely painted like a silver gold. Is that yeah? But yeah, this is cool. I don't remember if I ever recall seeing this in the cartoon, but that's nice to have. And then we got that thing from the movie, which is kind of funny. And then his little drum, and this end here should be painted gray. But yeah, this is kind of cool. So these are the accessories that he comes with. And now let's take a closer look at the figure. So yeah, first of all, if you don't know what wreck guard looks like, I mean, you would think this looks really nice because of all the colors. It does resemble wreck guard really well. It's very nicely sculpted. The proportions are good. So yeah, let's first do this. Let's compare with the animation model by first getting them all set up here so we can get a good comparison. Yeah, so let's compare this with the animation model, and you could see that yeah, for the most part, considering this is a legend scale figure, I think they did a pretty nice job. The feet here has that little orange. You could see I think that's supposed to be the bike's seat. Yeah, and then these the silver, whatever you want to call it, on his chest. So yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, it is obviously missing a lot of the detail, such as the spikes on the tires and stuff like that. But again, for what it is, yeah, I think they did a nice job. But I will point out their teaser images. It kind of really annoys me because you're initially led to think that you're going to get a little bit of a different figure, with all the spikes and stuff and the extra paint, like on the bike. But yeah, final images may differ, right? So yeah, but anyways, let's zoom in here. So let's get a closer look at the head there. and you could see, yeah, like a lot of their other figures, they did a really nice job with the sculpt. Even attention to details, like his mustache there, the eyes are painted. You know, you got these faux handles. So yeah, I think they did a really nice job. Look at the chest and all the nicely sculpted detail. And again, you know, with Mechanic Studios, it's very funny. They always sculpt in all these cartoon accurate details. The only, you know, even down here, the little stripes on the waist, it's just they're not willing to dish out the extra cost for the paint. But yeah, so that's something interesting I noticed. Yeah, it's missing the red spikes and stuff. But in terms of articulation, it is on a ball joint, so it can go up, down, side to side, all around. Shoulders are also on a ball joint, so it can go front, back, out to the side, all around. You even get a little extra armpit articulation if you want. Get bicep swivel, you get a double elbow bend here. You do get the hand rotation, and you also get a waist rotation. You don't get a ab crunch, that's unfortunate. Ball joint for the legs, so it can go front, back, out to the side. You do get a double knee bend here, which is cool. I think that's due to the transformation, but when you're manipulating this, it is a little bit difficult because sometimes it tends to bend this way when it should bend this way. So just something to note when you're articulating it. And foot is on a ball joint, so you can get a little bit of ankle rocker, toe tilt up and down. So for a legend scale figure, you do get quite a lot of articulation, so that's a big plus. This is a really nice figure. So that's a look at the figure, and since I still have him here, let's just do some comparisons. Here he is with Hot Rod, the Ba Weep Grana Weep Nini Bomb, so you could see these two scale really nice together. And then also with the Springer that he was battling with, so yeah, this scale is pretty nice here. And I don't remember him ever with RC, but you know, this is the Dr. Wu version of RC. And yeah, I have the cup on the way, and the Ultra Magnus, the TF Direct has still not shipped that out to me, so yeah, I'll probably make a video showing my thoughts on that later. But anyways, here's the figure, and for what it is, yeah, it looks pretty good. So now let's just go ahead and transform this into his bike mode and take a look at that. Okay, here's a look at the alt mode, and for what it is, this doesn't look bad. I mean, I like all the different colors that they used to make this figure. So from that point of view, it does look really nice. But in terms of cartoon accuracy, it's off by a lot. So just to show you, let's compare it with the animation model, and you can see just, yeah, I'm not going to waste the time pointing out all the little things. You can just clearly see so many things are missing. It needed some paint. You know, certain shapes are off. It's missing some needed details like those red spikes and stuff. But anyways, I don't want to go rambling on, but you can see that it's not 100% perfect to the cartoon, but again, for what it is, I think they did a really nice job, right? It does look good, and when you consider that this is a Legends figure, they definitely did a good job. You know, when I say that, I'm just thinking comparing it to the official Hasbro Core class versions. You could see that this would still totally blow that out of the way. And the instructions don't show any attachments or anything, but I think I've seen other people do things like that. So for storage, if you want, you could put his gun in on here on these little pegs, even his axe. That does kind of make it look a little cool, I think. But yeah, that's a look at the alt mode. So now let's just transform it back to robot mode and have our final thoughts. Okay, my final thoughts on this figure. For what it is, this figure is actually pretty good. The transformation design, even though it's not cartoon accurate, I think it's pretty good, and it's actually fun and somewhat intuitive. And I do like how they used all these different color plastics, so even though it's not cartoon accurate, it does have a good Junkion look to it. So yeah, overall, in general, I do like this figure. I mean, it could have been perfect, like having some spikes on the tires and stuff and extra paint where it's needed, but yeah, this is a Legends class figure, so you know, it has good amount of articulation, so you can get a lot of cool poses. It does fit in with your Legend scale collection, so there's a lot of good things about this, even though, you know, it's not perfect. And I think that should be understandable. This is a Legends, not a masterpiece. So with all that said, I really do like this figure. It's fun to play with, and it looks really nice with the rest of the Season 3 Autobots in my collection. So that's my review and my final thoughts. Yeah, this is a great figure, and if you're collecting Legends, yeah, I do recommend this figure.
Offer expires while you wait. Operators are standing by.